everyone. Today we're going to do some junk percussion rhythms. So I've got a box of things here. You might have some similar things at your house. Let me get a few things out and show you what you could do. So here I've got some lemonade bottles. Okay, so if you've got any bottles like this, I normally put the lids back on and then they're easier to hold and bash together. So if you manage to find a couple of those, that would be great. Oh, look, there's a box of chocolates. I've also got this, that's a drumstick. If you haven't got a drumstick, you can use a wooden spoon. Then you can make that sound. Now the other thing I'm going to use in this session are some tin cans. Now I'm going to show you what I mean. Now these have been used a lot. They have had something like a tin of beans or a tin of tomatoes or a tin of soup in. And they're the kind where the tin opener takes off just the middle section. So you've still got that ridge here, which makes it safer for you to use. You need to check with an adult that it is safe to use and make sure it's not too sharp, but you would never put your hands inside just in case, okay? So that's the health and safety announcement. You only have your hands on the outside, okay? The open bit goes at the bottom and you hold them like this, okay? So I'll give a few more tips on those when we get to that in a moment, okay? So I'm going to put them back. I'm going to start off with the bottles and do just a simple beat. Okay, so you might want to pause the video while you go and get some objects that you can use. Okay, so here we go. So the first beat we're going to learn goes like this. So you can't see my feet, but I'm doing a stamp first. So it's stamp, stamp, stamp. Okay, so I'm going to do that 8 times. A 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. So by the time you've done it 8 times, your body kind of remembers it. So it should be easier for you then to do it again later on. So I'm going to get the cans out next to do the next rhythm, which I call the ice cream van rhythm. Okay, so let me just give you a few more tips. If you've got cans, you can do this. If you haven't got cans, you can use the bottles again, use a tub, use a pan lid, or even a pan and a wooden spoon, anything you can lay your hands on. Okay, so I've got the cans here. On those cans you get some ridged parts here. It's best if you put your fingers around those bits so that your fingers aren't actually anywhere near the top or the bottom, because that's when you could end up hurting yourself. If I put my finger on there and go like that, it could hurt. So keep your fingers away from the top and away from the bottom, just on the ridged bits here. Okay, and then you can go like this. Okay, so if you've got some cans, you could be practicing that. We could even do the rhythm that we've just done on the bottles using the cans. And so on. You could always pause if you want to practice that. The other thing you can do on the cans is this. So you hold them like this, then you rotate one of them. Or you could go. Again, keeping your fingers carefully away from any sides that you're colliding together or scraping, just to be safe, okay? Right, let's learn this ice cream van rhythm. So I'm going to do it in slow motion first. And the reason it's called the ice cream van rhythm is that it sounds a bit like an ice cream van, which goes do 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 do. Okay, here goes. Okay. I'm going to do that once more, just quite slowly. Okay, so I'll do it one more time and then I'm going to do it several times in a row so you can join in. Okay, here's one more to practice. Okay, everybody got it now? So we're going to do that 8 times. Remember, if you haven't got cans, you can use bottles, you can use anything. Okay, but we start with a stamp. Okay, stamp. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yay, I think that was 8 times. Okay, so again, remember you can do it with anything you want. Okay, what I'm going to try and do now is do 4 of the first rhythm and then 4 of the ice cream van rhythm. So here's a reminder of the first rhythm. Like that, okay? And here's the second one. Okay, are we ready? So 4 of rhythm 1, 4 of rhythm 2. 1, 2, 3, go. Now I'm going to do the same thing now with the bottles, just to show how you do it with those. Okay, so 4 of the first rhythm, 4 of the second rhythm. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, in case you haven't got 2 of anything, I'll show you how you could do it with just a wooden spoon and any tub or tin. Just again, make sure your hand is just nowhere near where you're going to tap. Okay, just for health and safety. All right, so the same thing again. Getting a bit out of breath now. 4 of the first rhythm, 4 of the second one. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so you can pause there if you want and go off and make up your own rhythms or make up your own combination of those. You could do maybe 8 of each, 4 of one, 4 of the other, 4 of the first one again, or 4 of your own rhythm that you've made up. You might like to do it outside. If you've got a bit of space outside in the garden, then you can actually move across. So if I was doing it, I might do this. Like that. I haven't got much room in here to demonstrate, but if you had a bit of space outside, you could go around in a circle, you could get your whole family involved, and you could do some videos and you could send them in to your teachers, or you could share them on the York Music Hub share page. Okay, we'd love to see some of them. So the last thing, I'm going to get the bottles out again, I thought you could do was to add in a song. So if there's a song that you know really well, just a little couple of lines of a song, you could add a rhythm to it. So I thought this is one that could go. Okay, so I'm going to start doing rhythm 1, and then I'm going to start singing a song over the top and see if it works. Okay. Always look on the bright side of life. Do-do, 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 do-do. Always look on the bright side of life. Do-do, 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 do-do. Always look on the bright side of life. Do-do, 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 do-do. Always look on the bright side of life. Do-do. So you can take any song you want, a couple of lines of any song, put a rhythm to it, and again, video yourself. Send it to your teachers and they'll be really pleased to see that. So thanks everybody and see you next time.